Welcome back to our live tennis channel coverage in Paris. We're inside court Philippe Chatrier, where Roger Federer has just...
And here Roger is usually a quick starter himself, so Falla better come ready to perform from this first game. Right. Roger Federer has got a winning record against virtually anyone, particularly any players out of the top few in the world. Well, it's nice to get that long point under his belt.
And there's the assurance.
Height is high if you're in a windy conditions. I noticed Henin, her comeback, her forehand. She doesn't take that big with it. So it is. I heard about the serve and wanting to volley more, but I am surprised that she's changed her forehand.
Ooh, Falla there.
I think Roger thought that he was, and to his credit, he's hung in there, guessed right, and was able to capitalize here. Assuming that he's going to win these points. People don't realize you could take a poll of the top 100, and I bet you that 90% would prefer conditions. Perhaps the big hitters of John Isner, for example, where he
a major.
Colombia's got 40 million people, a lot more than people realize. They're going to mature later because it'll take them years to get used to playing at sea level. They're at a distinct disadvantage when they start.
All right, so Federer has had to work on his last two holes.
In Dubai, where we all know is extremely hot. He'll go through a practice session. He'll have one guy where he's with an hour and a half, 2 hours, then he'll bring someone else in. He puts on his body when he plays. This is quite impressive.
Well done by Falla.
Really well done. Roger scrambling quite well there. The effort he's put out. He's really been right there with Roger. He's a bit unlucky he doesn't have a break lead right now.
But what you just talked about with Roger, John, I think is something that's getting more
better. Along comes, when I saw Dr. J growing up, this guy is amazing. I think some people don't realize how great he was. And then Michael Jordan came in. How is it even possible? This guy's better than this guy. When Sampras retired at 14, I mean, he moved great also. Underestimated how well he moved. That drops in. Ooh. But you could make the argument, Nadal still has a winning record over him. I think he's 10-2 against him on clay. And he's beating him at Wimbledon and the Australian Open.
Right now he's playing the best tennis of his career first part of this year, and Roger Federer is seeing it firsthand.
I tell you, this is a world-class effort. I mean, he's right. And as you pointed out earlier in this match, he's really hugging that baseline and when user experience, and then they find their range at just the right moment to pick it up. is what you thought would have been a defensive play by Federer, who just went to instant offense with that drop shot. Amazing touch.
That's about the fastest 2 games you will ever see on red clay.
That was 74 seconds. Be aggressive here, Falla. Possibly serve for the set. I hit that return too short. It's amazing how the body just tightens up on you in the wrong moment. You just can't execute the way you have throughout the set. He got a little bit heavy-legged, didn't step in as close. The ball kicked up high. I mean, he just wasn't able to put enough on it. He's getting down well for that slice, too. He's getting under it, which is hard to do. He's got a shot at that. There it is.
Well, Roger tried to mix it up those last 2.
When he recognizes what a huge opportunity this is to take a lead. It's always nice when you miss an easy ball. Type of analogy. Well, that's a strong play by Roger. That ball, that's as good as Falla could have hoped for right here. The miss hit set this up, though. And Roger not taking any chances. Don't hit it as cleanly. I don't know why he lifted his leg to lose his balance there. You see it with so many players.
No surprise given his excellence. Last 5 slams. He's 17-7 in tie breaks. And the surprise that he was.
I'll tell you something. That is a hell of a point, though.
And that got a little sound from Federer.
Yeah, he first, come on, you know, Leighton Hewitt. Leighton won late last night, won his first round match, but that is really well done. Falla dug in, Federer just taking it to him. That was an excellent point there to. Boy, he played it just right there.
Tommy Haas, that shot here last year.
Tommy Haas is also injured. He's going to be out probably through Wimbledon, so he's got all those points. He had that match here where he was 5 points for beating Roger. Saw that forehand go by him on break point. Semis of Wimbledon. Here's Roger with a couple set points. And that's it.
Wow. There's that inside-out forehand. Right smack on the line. That's what did it for Federer.
Tie break. He doesn't want to let down now and let Falla continue to play with confidence. We've seen some magnificent play from Roger, but a bit spotty. Falla's clearly playing the best. They've played through conditions like this, so it's going to have to come down a lot harder before they stop. Risky move to come in on the Federer forehand. Away from him. That's well done. Again, an excellent time to hit the drop shot because Federer was 10 feet behind the baseline. He was inside it. Good decision. This becomes an issue. Murray's worst surface is clay. Falla here was down break point the last game. He's got a chance again at love 30. Now 15-30. And him and Isner and Robbie, the Bryans, all in Germany. And that's, you don't get much there. Maybe if you haven't played many matches, you'll get something. But if you played a lot, that's where you need to rest up. Save it all for the one that, the biggest one of all. Get involved in a rally.
Yeah. They have actually stopped play on some of the outer courts.
That's the shot. They make him go for too much. Well done.
So Federer.
If anything, I think it'd be a little, but it's not worse. He even goes between the legs.
He made it once, which I forget where it was.
I'm sure he's made it more than once, but he is up a set and a break. Yeah. But if he were to lose this game, I bet you he'd regret that choice because he clearly had time to throw up a defensive lob.
I know the Bob Rosberg.
You get more spin off the ground when you swing harder. With these strings, like that ball right.
But you see these, John, these look like they're right in Roger's strike zone. I mean, those are.
There's a miss hit there. It's right too short. I mean, it's right at the service line. Oh, God, he should have tried to hit it harder. We could dare do that to him. Great example of his footwork there. Just taking tiny steps. They can't grow up and figure it out on their own. I mean, let's face it, once you're out there, you're not getting any help.
So Falla stays in the set.
But determined last year. Nadal better rested this year, healthier, is why he's once again, despite how. It's important for players that hit that inside-out forehand to realize they have to hit it both ways. They can't just hit that one shot. You actually heard a little noise, a little grunting from just set off. Excellent point once again. Both players battling, trying to position themselves to get that edge. It's just too good. Set point. What a great way to end that set. Quality stuff.
Two terrific points to set. And I saw a little bit of that. But you prevailed.
Get that under her belt. 2 sets. He had even opportunities at 6-2 set he lost. Let's see how he deals with the fact that the clouds are coming over, the type of will he needs, and and it looks like it's starting to rain again.
Last time Roger Federer did not make the semis of a slam was
Falla has held the first game of the 3rd set. It's Roger Federer 30-15. For him, but don't practice the slice. Maybe sometimes coming into net can be an important thing to have in your disposal, especially against a guy like Isner. You know, I mean, a big guy. You want to get the ball down low to him. So while you're mostly comfortable with hitting topspin balls that get above people's shoulders, that's not going to hurt Isner. So you need to be able to push him around. Like skid and pull a groin muscle. Turn an ankle. Good. Thank you very much.
Yep, Roger knew and took care of business.
As one of the biggest hitters out there, so he's not going to win enough free points to bother Roger. That's what he was doing successfully early in this match. Able to take control of the court. He was the one that was inside the baseline, like he was able to do there, and rip it for a winner.
Federer with a why not 40 love charge there, and Falla with the easy pat.
That's what people. What's the weather like? Patty will say. Well, what time is it? Yeah. Switches every couple hours. Just not going to make you pay in a heartbeat. Too short and not enough. He came right in, putting some pressure on. He's going to take that split self up to that shot right up the line. That was the right play. It doesn't look like he took a big backswing there. He generates incredible racket head speed.
No more stoppage. It's just finish.
Oh. Ever hit. And he still lost a point. Roger had given up if he'd gone to the forehand, but he rifled the backhand pass, and then he saw him on top of the net. It looked, when he hit it, like it was a forehand passing shot, but is it even possible he won't be here? Full run. Where did that angle come from? That skids off the line. He gets a short reply. He puts Roger in a defensive position. It's an amazing play. Fake the drop shot. Gets him running around. Look at this. He fakes the drop shot and hits it where it bounces. Just inside the baseline. Falla does really well to hit a low passing shot. And he just carves it, angles it off for a winner. You you've got to pick the right slide so that you don't hit the net when you're coming in on a drop shot. It's
Man,
I mean, it is.
he's hit 3 or 4 of those just since play resumed. Yeah.
It's why it's so important for us in the States to get kids on a court at a young age, a clay court, so they can learn this type of movement from a young age, because it's not, otherwise it becomes very unnatural. Easily could have been love 15. He flicks this amazing. Another ace. He hadn't served a lot. I think that's only about 6 for the match. Triple match point.
There it is. So Federer just under 2 hours of match time. The most intense part was those 48 minutes in the first set. Once Roger got through, then he took control.
That's a different look. I mean, the crowd's got another standing O for Roger. He got a different look and a challenge. He rose to the occasion as he normally does. Fire played about as well as he possibly could.